Hi guys, welcome to another episode with us. My name is Patius Chao Karipuni Sana. So we have the pleasure of recording another video with Sylac Media and Manu, our editor. So the numbers will be down below, guys. So today we'll be talking about sex and how sex is spiritual because I feel like in this day and age, we treat sex casually and like it's not what it is, guys. So first of all, disclaimer. I just want to say that we're all sinners. We've all done it. We've all been a part of it. So this is not me judging anyone, or this is not me trying to tell you what to do. It's just um like my own, what is it called, observation, and just whatever that you're going to talk about. So guys, don't take it personally. Just meditate upon it, and if there's something that you need to say, let's it on the comment section. We will look upon it, guys. So you're welcome. So we're going to start with listen. I've come okay. Even from listening to satiric preach and speech, I've realized that mostly and in this age especially, like the devil will use sound, which is music and movies, to lure people into sin. And it's written very clearly in the Bible that the wages of sin is death. So Lucifer, as we know, Lucifer is a Satan. He was the leader of worship worship in the heavens, like before he fell down and everything happened. But he used to lead worship in heaven. So this is something he knows. This is something that like he has mastered, and so he will use whatever he has to lure people in. So there are songs that are being produced right now that um can we? I don't know if we can give an example, but let's take an example of a song like Bend Over. Like you hear Bend Over. Bend Over means like you bend over and things happen to you. So if you play that song to a society, definitely you corrupting a society to have a certain mentality. If you hear certain songs or certain words being spoken through sound, then it's not just sound alone. It's all up. It's the beats. It's whatever. Like there's some songs that you listen to and you immediately want to do certain things. There's some movies that you can sit and watch and immediately you want to maybe you want to masturbate, you want to have sex, you want to con your ex. So these are tools that the devil would use to try and lure you in. So we are here to talk about stuff today. And we're going to give an example. Okay, before even the example, um I hope we get where our society is doing right now. It's because like we have this kind of music is very like if we look at our times where our parents were there or our parents were teenagers, like these things were not there. These things were not being glamorized the way they're being glamorized right now. So it's the music especially that is it's ruining our society. So let's be careful with our children, guys. Um so let's do an example of a husband and wife. Like marriage is a must. Marriage is for a man and woman, a husband and wife. And the way okay, why sex is a gets passed through is a gets passed to sin. It's because originally marriage was destined for husband and wife. And when husband and wife, like the way the Lord says in the Bible, the way he says in the Bible, when a husband and wife come together, like they are one. So when a person, like whatever, if you're in for a nice stand, if you're in for maybe like a calm mistake kind of condition, like whatever you're going to do with that person, as long as you're having sex, you're going to become one. And now, Satan has lured us into. Now the laws do not change because these are the laws that were. The laws are not going to change, but so there are our minds have been corrupted. to a point where we do not know if they're breaking the laws. Because now you're there, let's say, okay, let me explain this point, Kwanzaa. Now you're here for a come you stay with someone. You have become one. Then such things start, because as long as you're one with this person, like, things are going to get transferred. And that's why you see, even in a come with play situation, like, you find people that stay together for maybe 6 months and they start looking alike. It's the same as marriage. Like, people are married for maybe 10 years and you see them and you're like, guy, our two son of another, they look like brother and sister. It's because they have become one. So if you're in a come with stay situation, if you're in a one night stand situation with someone, just know that whatever is in that man, whatever is in that woman is being transferred to you during that, like during that kind of situation. So if he's carrying a baggage of poverty, there is a likely result, there's a likely, a very like big chance that poverty is going to be transferred to you. That's why you hear people saying like, "Ah, I had a relationship with someone, then all of a sudden, like, pesa yangu sijui inaenda wapi." It's not pesa yako inaenda wapi. Like, you've literally transferred energy to this person. Like, you've become one with this person. So there are people who get married. Like, if you get married maybe as husband and wife, and God blesses your marriage, because if you get married the legal way and you become husband and wife, like, God pours you blessings. Like, I feel like marriage is an open gate for God to bless you, and that's why people get married like through the church, and you feel like all of a sudden on Omoka, you don't even know where the money has come from. Like, the money is going great, the things are going great. It's because literally God has poured his blessings upon this couple. So I really want us to be careful with the people that you're letting into our beds, with whatever that you're doing. Imagine the most intimate thing in your body, you're giving it out to someone that you treat casually. Like, let's just try and value the most intimate thing in our bodies. If at least, like, that's the least that we can do for ourselves. And I feel like we're going to thank ourselves later. Like, I've committed this sin, it's a sin, but I've committed this mistake personally, and I've seen it in my life. Like, I've seen how it has kinda the repercussions of what is done to my life. And I've seen myself without this thing, without maybe committing adultery, and how it has changed my life. So I know what I'm speaking. I know that is true. Like, sex is just a direct but see. So you know when you what is it called? When you commit sin, there are going to be repercussions unless you pass God for forgiveness. And do not abuse God's grace, guys. I feel like there are people who, they go today, God, I'm sorry. They go tomorrow, God, I'm sorry. Like, you cannot abuse God's grace. Like, God is going to forgive you, but you cannot take advantage of the fact that God is a forgiving God. So we're going to be talking. Let's say you've been in this thing for maybe quite a while. You've been doing this for maybe 4 years. You didn't know. So reprogramming is going to take time. Like, sex is addictive. Like, for you to break out to those walls is going to take time. So I'm going to talk about the Israelites. We had a debate actually Tuesday. People were saying for the Israelites did not walk 40 days or to 40 years, sorry, wana to church. But guys, we need to trust the Bible. Mm, um Now back to my points. It's going to take time for you to untie those bonds of sexual whatever, because they're strong. You've exchanged. It's almost like exchanging destinies with another pattern. So you just can't break them. Like, it's going to take a period of time, and for you to even remove that spirit of lust inside of you is going to take time. So, like, the Israelites took 40 years to achieve their destination. The reason why it took that long, it's because imagine you're from a country where Like the Egyptians did things a certain way. Oh my God, so kuna dua, you're supposed to worship a god that you do not see. Ukule kwa Egyptians, like they worshipped what is it called? As a golden calf. And they used to worship idols basically. So for even you to like change your mind and to be like, I have to change my mentality to this, is going to take time. And they're going to be like rebellious children. They're going to be people who try to influence other people. So that's why it took that long. And so the process is the same. If you're trying to go from where you are to another point, like that, there's going to be a reprogramming period and that will take some time. So if you're going to do this, I just want you to be patient with yourself, and you're going to sleep. Sometimes you're going to sleep. So have your friends pray for you. Just tell maybe someone that you're close to, I'm trying to do this. Please can you kindly help me? So that when you find yourself, because we all find ourselves like maybe they're in church and we see kuna dem pia ameingia church, she's looking good, like you want to, you are, it's natural because we are born out of sin, guys. It's like it's our nature. Like this, there is some things we cannot control. So just ask God for grace to take you through that spirit of lust and to take it away from you, and He will indeed do that. So I feel like this is just a brief of um sex and how it's corrupting our society today, and what you can do to curb this kind of corruption. And the devil is here to steal, kill, and destroy. So make sure you're not part of that equation that the devil is wanting to do. So I hope this blesses you so much. And one thing also, like for the devil, like he's going to use your bloodline. If you have, like we usually say blood is stronger. So